Who would you consider the biggest fuck-ups in NFL history?
In NFL history?
Yeah. Would you consider Terrell Owens a fuck-up?
Terrell Owens was a pain in the ass.
Not a fuck-up.
No, Deshaun Jackson, Terrell Owens fucked up a couple times, but he also had so much success that ultimately...
It's controversial.
Yeah, look, I mean, we're in dangerous territory because, look, wide receivers, black wide receivers get all this attention for calling attention to themselves. It doesn't sit well with a lot of sports fans, right? It makes them uncomfortable.
So did Ricky Prohl. What are you talking about?
No, Ricky Prohl was...
Chair, thank you.
Yeah. But that said, I mean, instantly, who came to mind? Biggest fuck-ups? Ryan Leaf.
Totally.
The biggest fuck-up
totally.
in NFL history, yes.
I mean, Ryan Leaf, a giant, huge fuck. He's in prison. He's a criminal.
Yeah.
Right?
Didn't he sell drugs to his players?
But we don't think, we all,
he did.
We think with this, another black wide receiver. Some people will think that, right? Because it's in the line of Chad Johnson and Terrell Owens and Michael Irvin for a time.
Sure.
Sure. All these, and there's always Keyshawn Johnson. They always see these guys with divas and stuff. But they were good
Keyshawn
players.
Johnson ended up just sort of doing his job, playing, and then becoming a really solid veteran receiver, and now he's really good on TV. It's not so. But nobody, nobody thinks all those prima donna white quarterbacks who end up in prison. Jamarcus Russell, also a pretty big fuck up. But for different reasons. Jamarcus Russell.
Is Jamarcus Russell a fuck up though? He's just overrated because he had one really good game in the Sugar Bowl against Notre Dame.
He didn't take it seriously. He didn't get in shape. He didn't take it seriously.
He was never greatly in shape. He was in okay shape.
He got pretty huge.
Yeah, but
he got huge.
But Rick, when you're the first, or what was he? The first pick, right?
He was the first pick by the Raiders.
First pick of the draft, and you have an opportunity. You're presented with, hey, you can play football until you're 35 years old, make $150 million. I don't know. Get in shape.
Yeah.
Take it seriously. You have this one opportunity in life.
Shaq wasn't in shape for some time, though, in the offseason. I mean, he came in overweight. That's what led to injuries and whatnot.
Coming in overweight and working yourself into shape, if Jamarcus Russell showed up for camp on July 15th and by August 15th was in better shape, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
True.
He kept eating cheeseburgers, right? So, yeah, it's a different situation. And Shaq had, at some point, when you determine that you have otherworldly talent, which Jamarcus Russell didn't, Shaq was just different than everybody else.
Sure.
So, he knew he had more leeway, and he presumably knew exactly how much leeway he had.
Jamarcus Russell didn't have the right motivations. Somebody should have told him $150 million of your career could buy you about 300 million cheeseburgers.
Totally right. I mean, you're right.